So loving kindness practice, loving kindness and compassion practice, metta, karuna, bhavana, could be seen as kind of a magical sweet spot between control and release. If you think about the number of thoughts, I was thinking about this last week, depending on which neuroscience researcher or brain scientist you talk to, humans have between 20,000 and 70,000 thoughts in a given day. The vast majority of them are repeats. I know they are for me, like, am I hungry? Am I hungry yet? How about now? Did I eat? So a lot of them are repeats, and the vast majority of them are ruminative and kind of interioceptive, self-centered would be maybe a rude way to say that. So if you think about how many thoughts you have in it, let's say you're going to sit for 15 minutes and you're not going to do any kind of meditation practice, you're just going to sit and do your normal kind of default neural network thinking. I'll sit here and I'll have all these thoughts, right? And so many. I'm thinking about my kids, I'm thinking about family vacation, I'm thinking about, a nice thing that happened at work, or maybe a not so nice thing. I'm thinking about the state of our republic. This whole thing. That's a lot of thinking. And the genius skillfulness of the Buddha and teachers after him are like, you're thinking a lot. I'm thinking maybe that's too much. Maybe just follow this breath. So the reduction in amount, the reduction in scope between all of the thinking that I could possibly do in a 15-minute period and then intentionally coming to the breath and coming back to the breath and back to the breath. It's an unbelievable reduction in quantity, at least in terms of subject matter. And the power of kind of gathering our mental and emotional and psychological energy like that into a smaller, more cozy container. It's really powerful. So the real genius of the Buddha making it a point again and again from the earliest suttas, the Sutta Nipata, and that earliest kind of geological strata of teachings, all the way through to every teacher after him, making it a point to spell out the importance of loving kindness, compassion, joy at the joy of others, and equanimity. And for my money, loving kindness and compassion are just the most powerful kind of 2-for-1. Loving kindness, of course, being the wish to be happy, the wish for others to be happy, this kind of open, friendly attitude to myself, to people, to experience, to the universe at large. And then compassion being that availability to experience, regardless of how it presents. Sometimes nice, sometimes not so nice. And that also goes for myself, other people, etc., etc. So while active cultivation of kindness and compassion could be seen as, additive or the control method or whatever you want to call it, there's something really special about the spaciousness that kindness and compassion have at their heart. And of course, in the later vehicle, the Tantras and the Vajrayana, they have this kind of brilliant little dance move they do where they say, oh yeah, loving kindness and compassion isn't just for people and things. Loving kindness and compassion is the very nature of your awareness. It's the way awareness operates when it is unfettered, when it is unbound. It is open and available.